So 20 to 12 then, 20 minutes remaining, mid-morning gathers in for Bernie, obviously today, tomorrow, then again on Friday. Hopefully Bernie back with you next week in the mornings here on BBC Radio Northampton. Stephen on between 12 and 2 o'clock, and then you've got John Griff in the afternoon and Annabel Amos looking after drive time because Helen's off as well this week. And then a certain individual that you'll probably get sick of, tired of listening to over the last 5 days when we get to Friday, because I'm back with you tonight for the early evening show as well. So Wildfire Sessions then, a local team run by Stevie Jones and Mark Gill are promoting acoustic events across Northamptonshire and Leicestershire, celebrating their first birthday. And that's with an all-day showcase festival at the Kettering Arts Centre. The showcase is on Saturday the 14th of April with over 30 acts on 2 stages. And I'm pleased to say in the studio is one of the team that look after it, Stevie Jones. Good morning to you. I know you've just been busy sorting out your guitar, which we're going to hear you play in a short while. But yourself and Mark, how did this all start then?
Well, basically, I've been running open mic nights now for quite a few years, as well as gigging as a musician with Mark Gill. And what happened is that I decided to go full time with music and realised that while I was doing well running a few open mic nights, I couldn't play in more than one place at the same time. So I've assembled a sort of small team of people who are involved in putting on acoustic nights and open mic nights across the area, and over the last year it's just really exploded and gone really well, and we've got a really good network now. Why
do you think that is? Is it because of all this reality TV, obviously on the television, or what? Why do you think it's become so popular?
Yeah, let's hope it is a backlash against all of that rubbish, because a lot of people, there's so much talent out there. I think one of the things is we are very much conditioned to think that what you see on telly is the cream, and it's not, because there's so many people who don't get the lucky breaks who are probably better than the ones that do, and we're getting people coming to our nights who are absolutely fantastic, amazing singer-songwriters on your doorstep, and it absolutely blows me away. So we're able to enhance their talent. They come down to our nights, they try out their stuff at open mic night, and then we're able to help get them onto a bigger stage, perhaps give them a feature set at one of our nights, and then support slots at other gigs, and now sort of slots at sort of smaller beer festivals and like this showcase we're doing in a couple of weeks' time.
I mean, you've got to start from somewhere. It's like a catch-22, no two ways about it. And I think also through going through open mic nights and say beer festivals, it's a way of learning the apprenticeship, isn't it? As opposed to being up on stage, a winner of a competition, and you bang straight in front of the limelight.
Exactly, and we're very lucky. We've got a couple of venues now that we're getting young kids coming in. As young as the ages of 10, 11, 12 years old, who've been sitting in their bedroom sort of learning stuff off YouTube, learning guitar, coming down, trying out a few songs, now writing their own songs, now putting out CDs and stuff. And we're able to give them a really good platform, and I've seen artists develop from like 15, 16 years old over the last few years to really blossoming, and then sort of getting on the radio and doing tours. People like Amy Wyke, who was on the sort of she did a tour sort of in conjunction with sort of Chris Moore's show and things like that. There's loads of artists that we've been working with that we've really helped to develop, And
what makes an individual stand out then to you? What are you actually looking for from, if they just turn up with a guitar or whatever, any instrument, or just obviously a singer? What are you looking for?
Just that they really their heart, really. If their heart is in what they're playing,
emotion, passion,
and passion, and the will to really want to do it, and reliability as well. Really, it's all very well booking somebody for a feature set, but if you don't turn up if you don't turn up for the first one, I'm sorry, we probably won't book you again. And most of the artists soon learn that, because a lot of people and time goes into sorting out those slots. And if you get let down on it, and it's like with any career, if you let people down, then you're not really going to get very far.
Exactly.
So we are looking for reliability, really. It's heart, passion, reliability. But I think the main thing is that original singer-songwriting, that's what we're looking for, because in this day and age, what with X Factor and everything, we're very conditioned to think that somebody up there doing a bit of karaoke is a great talent and it's creative. Well, it's not creative. It's just copying somebody. If you had an art show that was like painting by numbers and trying to copy Picasso, it wouldn't be art, would it? You know, so bit of karaoke, someone who can technically do something. I'm sorry, but that doesn't. Do
We've all done it. We've had a few wine gums on that.
Well, yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? And people can be very good, but you know, what can they bring to the table? What can they bring to the audience that is actually really from the heart and really from themselves? And I've worked with artists that have started off doing the old. I've been doing karaoke, and then they've kind of do a couple of songs, then they do, and then they start writing their own material, and that's really exciting.
So, if people want to get in contact with you and say, look, I want to turn up at some of these open mic nights, what do they do? What's the procedure for it?
Well, first of all, you check out our where we're playing at wildfiresessions.com or find us on Facebook. That shows you all of our events. Turn up to one of our open mics. Just get there early. Make sure you get a slot, because sometimes the board does get very full. We'll give you 3 songs. We don't allow backing tapes. That's the other thing. We avoid all that.
So it's live, and that's
because we don't want to go down
see.
the karaoke route. So if you turn up with a CD or anything like that, I'm sorry. You know, if you come to the night anyway, you are likely to meet other musicians who'd be happy to back you another time, or go away and collaborate with somebody or whatever. So just be prepared in that, and then come along, and we'll get you on the board for 3 songs and take it from there.
See, there's another thing as well. Like you just said, they can back a singer. Now, if a singer came as a solo artist, and say a group, 2 or 3 came as a group, blah blah blah, want to play, is there any chance they can sort of like forge a group together, the singer and the group not even knowing each other, and you form a band? Yeah, I'm going to say, they look good or sound good together.
We have had some amazing bands form from our nights. You know, they're forming as we speak.
Yes, it's honestly,
it's great. It's a great night out. All the things we do. It's a great social event. There's so many people who aren't musicians who just coming along and really enjoying the music, and it's a good place for people to meet up socially. And most of our stuff is on during the week as well. So it's good stuff to do, you know. It's an alternative to a pub quiz, or alternative to staying in, you know. I
mean, like the venues, where are the main venues that you have these open mic nights at?
Well, last night I was at NB's in Northampton, which I do every second week with Hannah Faulkner, and in between we do Sunnyside. That's on Tuesdays. Wednesday nights is probably our most successful one that's been going the longest, the Roll Charter in Rothwell. Myself and Mark Gill run. And then the others are kind of dotted around all over the place. On Sundays we do the Artichoke in Moulton, alternating with the Horseshoe in Sidewell.
And these are regular gigs, the ones you mentioned at the moment,
they're on all the time. And then we've got other monthly ones as well, like we're at the Royal Oak in Naseby tomorrow, the Mail Coach on Derngate next week, Market Inn next week. They're growing.
Excellent. So if people want to check out, they can go on to a website or the Facebook, whatever, and there's a list of forthcoming events and venues, are there?
Yeah, and all of our beer festival as well, and of course all the details of the showcase, you know.
Excellent. Right then, Stevie Jones, I'm going to put you to the test. Okay. Have a bit of acoustic music live on BBC Radio Northampton, and I hope you enjoy it. And it's Stevie Jones from Wildfire Sessions to entertain you now.
Okay, this first song is called Silver Spoon. It's all about people who might have had the lucky break, and at our nights we work with people who haven't had the lucky breaks, and this is it. Johnny never really had to try. All the things he wanted came to him every time. 15 he got given 3 new guitars. 17 he got a brand new car. Johnny went to all the fests and gigs. Download Reading O2, all the best tickets. Daddy knew a few folk who worked on the TV, with access all areas in with VIPs. He never had to try, oh, never had to try. Johnny never really had to try. Johnny liked music over chemistry, French, maths, English and geography. Played a song to applause in assembly. He was never nervous, it all came naturally. He never had to try, oh, never had to try. Johnny never really had to try. He recorded songs on his PC, copied chords and ideas, borrowed melodies, sent a song to a friend at the BBC, who gave it to a DJ on a CD. A family friend in PR heard about this song, called a friend who knew a friend who knew Jules Holland. Sunday papers did a piece on this bright new thing, and Johnny got the call from a record company. He never had to try, oh, never had to try. Johnny never really had to try. Airplay, royalty checks, interviews, reviews, a session band, one big coach to the next venue. Don't speak to anyone in his dressing room. Oh, Johnny never really had to try. He never had to try, oh, never had to try. Johnny never really had to try. Never had to try, oh, never had to try. Johnny never really had to try. Raise a glass to all of us who try all our lives, but Johnny has it all and he never had to try.
Stevie Jones playing live on BBC Radio Northampton from Wildfire Sessions. Yeah, enjoyed that. How long did it take you to put that one together then?
I wrote that last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Just like that. So talented.
Lots of inspiration out there, Paul, definitely.
So let's just recap. Celebrating your first birthday, Wildfire Sessions, first birthday, all-day showcase festival, Kettering Arts Centre on Saturday the 14th of April. 30 acts and over on 2 stages, including a special guest appearance by Jules Denby.
Yes.
How did you get that?
Well, I've been a big New Model Army fan for years, and Jules is the designer of all their artwork. She's also the partner of the lead singer Justin Sullivan, and part of Red Sky Coven, which is an offshoot of New Model Army. Put on some gigs for those guys. Me and Mark supported New Model Army a while back, and we really wanted to put something for her on down here, and it's an absolute pleasure to have her here. The band that they mentor, herself and New Model Army, called Utopian Love Revival, are on the bill as well. So it's going to be a big connection with them, and hopefully quite a few of their fans as well.
When does it all start on the 14th of April, by the way?
12:30, that's the doors. We encourage people to get there early. It's an all-day thing. There's loads of stuff for the family to do as well. Kids area, face painting, art workshop. Rail Ale bar is going to be great. The pints are £2.50.
£2.50
with a really good selection.
I'll be there.
Yes, yeah, I'll just sort you out, mate. Definitely, come on down. It's going to be really good. A good day, a whole day for the family, and loads of acts, and it's a great venue.
Well, I hope it's a great success for you, and well done on what you've achieved so far, and may it continue. And keep us posted as well. And you might just discover that little gem. You never, ever know. And once again, for people who want to get involved with it, they can go onto the website, which is
wildfiresessions.com.
And that has the list of venues where they can turn up with a guitar or with no backing tapes, you say, whatever. Just turn up and do 3 songs and take it from there, basically.
All welcome.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.